Welcome to this new video. I hope you are doing fine, because today we are going to talk about this guitar that I painted on. And today we are welcoming Antoine.
Yes, hello, I am here.
He's going to ask me questions about the guitar to make it more dynamic and to have a little chit-chat together. I hope you will like it. Let's go! So this is Sharp Edges. It's my latest creation. It's a creation I made on a Solar guitar. And the model, for some who are interested in, is an A1.6 black open pore. Well, it's pretty easy, because I just wanted to ask Ola Englund if he wanted me to paint on one of his guitars. Why Ola? Because he's well known, first, and then because he's Swedish, so he doesn't live so far from us, and 3, because he's the owner of Solar guitars, as you know, and it's a brand that I really enjoy because it's modern guitars and pretty aggressive instruments, and I like them because I think my art fits pretty well on modern instruments. At least I really like to work on modern instruments. So yeah, that was the genesis of the idea. So I just sent an email to Ola Englund, and then Solar answered.
But it's not your first Solar, is it?
No, it's not the first one actually, because, yes, you know, because it's your guitar.
Yes.
The first ever guitar I painted on was Antoine's Solar. It was an 8-string, so it was a huge project from the beginning, but it turned out very well. So it's my second Solar. Yes, I really like this brand.
And when you approached them, did you have already like a design in mind?
I actually no, because when you send emails and it's part of the job, sometimes you don't receive any answer. So no, I didn't think too much about it before, and it's only when I got an answer that I started to think and say, okay, now we are talking, because they were interested. And usually I work from my clients' preferences, but this time it was a bit different, since they were really interested, but they were very open, and they just said, show us what you've got, and then we'll see if we collaborate.
Alright, but then since it's the first time you do a spontaneous work, how did you do the design? What inspired you?
That's a good question, actually, because it was not easy. I follow Ola, and I knew that there are different aspects in his personality. That's why I submitted 2 designs, because I wanted for him to have the choice between the 2. And the first one was an evil unicorn, because I know he really loves ponies. And the second one was this one, and it's way more aggressive and metal. I submitted the 2 designs because I wanted him to have the choice, and also because I wanted to collaborate with Solar. So I thought, well, maybe if I submit 2, I have more chance to collaborate with them on one. So yeah, it was the plan. And as for this particular design that has been chosen, it was pretty simple, because I wanted something close to Greenerized design. I wanted something close in terms of atmosphere, so I wanted something circular, but then I wanted it to be very aggressive. I wanted it to be very metal, so that's why there are many spikes in it. The beginning, I had it pretty easily, this part there, and then I got really stuck after this part. I tried a bunch of things, but nothing worked as I wanted, and so as I was complaining, we made a bit of fun with Antoine and with my dad, who was here on holidays, We made fun about knives and nasty knives. It was really difficult for me to go on with the design, so I gave them the iPad and they draw their nasty knives. So I have my dad's version and then I have Antoine's version too. And that's how we started to talk about saws. So it's a strange conversation, but sometimes it happens. And how you draw a saw. So my dad explained to me how it looks like in real life. That's how I could continue my design, because I thought it was a good idea to make a big saw. So they really helped me a lot. So sometimes you need to have a strange and funny conversation, but you need to have them, because it can lead to great ideas in the end.
You sent your 2 designs.
Yes.
Sharp Edges was validated.
Yes.
And then what happened?
Ola chose this one. So I was very happy, because it meant the collaboration is on its way. And what happened? So they changed the model I was supposed to paint on. Initially it was a model with a natural finish, and then they asked me if it was okay to have a black open pore finish. So I said yes, of course. And then I just wrote down my address and they sent me the guitar. I would very much recommend Solar delivery. It was perfect.
And so you got the guitar, you painted on it.
Yes.
Was it okay?
Yes, it went very well. I'm really happy when I paint on an instrument. It's like my purpose is fulfilled. I really enjoy it. So yeah, it was cool, really cool.
Do you have any favorite parts of your design? Like
Yes.
anything that catches your eye?
Yes, actually yes. This part is pretty cool, and I hope people will like it as much as I do, because I think Around the Pot it's pretty funny, but it catches the eye and it's great. And I would say, as a painter, I would say this white shape here is very interesting for the eye. It creates something, and it's very hard to paint it because it's very straight, so you need to be very careful, and yeah, to do it properly it's not easy, but I really like the effect that it creates.
I have to ask,
Yeah.
because otherwise campers will ask in the comments. You said last year when you talked at the Free Guitar Camp that you didn't like red, yet the guitar is red.
Yes.
Why?
Because no, it's red because it needed red. The story with the red color is that I'm talking about my own preferences. For me, if I do something for me, I would choose any other colors, maybe blue, a lot of blue everywhere. But then it's not interesting. Sometimes art needs other things. This design needed red. That's why it's red. So don't ask anymore, please. Please. Red is good. It's good.
And very useful when it comes to traffic lights.
Yeah, absolutely.
And finally, did you learn anything from painting on this guitar? And would you do anything differently now?
Yes, of course. I always learn a lot. There is always something that goes not wrong, but not as you planned. And of course, you don't know it and you can't see it because I'm a professional and I try to solve problems and I do it pretty good. On this guitar, the main problem for me was the neck, because I couldn't remove it. Yeah, it's very difficult to work with a set neck or a neck through. The first Solar I painted on was also a set neck or a neck through, I don't know, but for me it's the same. You couldn't remove the neck and it was pretty difficult also, but I think I just forgot, because it's, you know, it was 2.5 years back, so well, I didn't quite remember, but now I know that if I have the choice, I would choose a bottleneck. It's way easier for me to work with this. And why? Because there is so much work to do around it for it to be properly done and to be very nicely done. But it's not a very interesting part. It's you put tape in a nice way, or yes, it takes a lot of time to do it right, but it's not very interesting. And also because when I handle the guitar on my desk, I need to move it quite a lot to paint in every direction. Sometimes I need to move it. And when you have the neck, you need to be very careful because you don't want to damage it, so it's very difficult. As for my process and what I did, I don't think I would change anything because I'm very happy with the result. And I think it's beautiful. The process is very good now, so it went very well and I don't regret anything. So yeah, I think that's it for this guitar. Are we done?
Yes, that was the last question.
Oh yeah, nice. I will leave you now. I hope you enjoyed the little chit chat with Antoine, and we will add my future self to keep you updated. So stay here and you will have news from the guitar. Bye bye.
Lisa from the future.
Yes, it's me again, hi. We are here because we know what's gonna happen with the guitar, and we know now that we will send it back to Ola. So yes, we're gonna send it today, and that's why it's my last moments with it. Look at it now, and next time you see it, it will be at Ola's place. That being said, I would like to thank again the Solar brand, all the team, Ola Englund, and you for watching this video. Thank you very much. I hope you like the guitar and you like the design. I need to pack it now, so we see each other next time in another video. Bye bye.